The Great Resignation is a term that has gained significant attention in recent times, referring to a widespread phenomenon where large numbers of employees are voluntarily leaving their jobs. This wave of resignations has sparked discussions and debates about its underlying causes and implications. Despite overall economic growth, many workers have experienced stagnant wages for years, leading to frustration and a desire for higher compensation. This has incentivized employees to explore new job opportunities that offer better pay and benefits, particularly in industries facing labor shortages. The Great Resignation poses significant challenges for employers in terms of talent retention. As employees continue to leave their positions, organizations must invest time and resources in recruiting and training new staff. This can lead to increased costs and productivity losses for businesses, particularly in industries already grappling with labor shortages. Hi there. Welcome to my channel, your destination for everything economics. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed about our newest videos. Today I'm going to delve into two critical topics in labor economics: unemployment and underemployment. This is part 3 of the series on labor. As we saw in part 1, the labor force in the context of classical economics is a critical factor of production. It refers to the human contribution to the creation of goods and services. However, the effective utilization of this labor force becomes a complex task when we introduce the concepts of unemployment and underemployment. These two phenomena represent inefficiencies in the labor market, leading to a suboptimal use of human resources and consequently potential loss in economic productivity. Before I continue, however, do visit our website where I curate news and publications from international financial organizations and world central banks. Topics cover a wide range of financial and economic issues that affect individual countries or the world economy. For instance, COVID-19, inflation, or the war in Ukraine. Please also subscribe to this channel and be informed whenever we publish a new video. Unemployment occurs when individuals who are actively seeking work cannot find jobs. As we saw in the series on macroeconomics, this issue is often the result of economic downturns or cyclical changes, but structural issues like technological changes and labor market inefficiencies also play a crucial role. The different types of unemployment, namely frictional, structural, cyclical, and seasonal, depict various root causes behind the phenomenon. Frictional unemployment arises during transitions between jobs, reflecting the natural ebb and flow of labor markets. Structural unemployment results from mismatches between the skills workers possess and the skills employers demand, often exacerbated by technological advancements or shifts in economic structure. Cyclical unemployment, heavily influenced by economic recessions, represents a systemic issue that demands macroeconomic solutions. Finally, seasonal unemployment emerges due to predictable changes in demand across the year, such as the tourism or agricultural sectors. Unemployment leads to an underutilization of the labor force, and its effects can be far-reaching. For the individuals affected, it can lead to financial hardship, mental stress, and potential skill erosion over time. From the macroeconomic perspective, unemployment represents wasted productive potential, which can lead to lower GDP and slower economic growth. Underemployment, on the other hand, is a less obvious but equally troubling issue. It arises when individuals are employed but are not able to fully utilize their skills, education, or availability in their current jobs. Examples include part-time workers desiring full-time jobs and highly skilled workers in low-skilled jobs. While they are technically employed, they are not contributing to the economy to their full potential, resulting in lower productivity and income, leading to reduced living standards and slower economic growth. Both unemployment and underemployment can be mitigated through a combination of policies. Macroeconomic policies targeting economic stability and growth can be beneficial. Stable economic growth often leads to increased job creation, reducing the overall rate of unemployment. However, it's important to note that such policies need to consider underemployment as well. Emphasis should be on creating quality jobs that match the skills, experience, and preferences of the workforce, instead of focusing solely on the number of jobs created. Moreover, workforce development programs focusing on upskilling and reskilling can help workers adapt to changing labor market demands, thus reducing structural unemployment and underemployment. Job search assistance and career counseling can also help job seekers more effectively connect with potential employers, reducing frictional unemployment. In an era marked by rapid technological advancements and globalization, the concepts of unemployment and underemployment have taken on new dimensions. For instance, the emergence of gig economy jobs has presented new challenges, as these roles often offer less stability and fewer protections compared to traditional employment. Therefore, understanding and addressing these evolving forms of labor utilization are critical for the prosperity of modern economies. In conclusion, while labor is a vital component of economic production, the efficient utilization of the labor force remains a challenge due to issues like unemployment and underemployment. These issues represent significant economic inefficiencies and pose challenges to economic growth and living standards. Therefore, a comprehensive understanding of these phenomena, coupled with the formulation and implementation of effective policies, is crucial in making the most of our valuable labor resources. And that's my overview of unemployment and underemployment in labor economics. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Leave any economics or finance topics you'd like me to cover in the future in the comments section below.